Hello crafters, today I'm doing another video in my supply stretch series, and today I'm going to be doing 5 creative ways with stencils. So for the first technique I'm going to be taking some paper, and this is from the Basically Personal collection, and it's a very busy dark paper and I really wanted to tone it down. So I'm just going to stick it down onto my craft mat and I'm going to stick a stencil on top of it. This is by the Crafters Workshop, and you will see all of the stencils and their brands and their names at the end of the video. So I'm just going to stick that down with some masking tape, ordinary masking tape, just to make sure it doesn't shift while I putting my gesso onto it. So I'm using some gesso. This is, I'm not sure what thickness it is, but I'm going to be using the top and a dabber. You could use a Tim Holtz ink dabber, but it's too expensive for me, so I'm just using an old makeup dabber that I bought for crafting. And I'm just going to dab that on, to do it up and down so it doesn't go in between the stencil and the paper. And I did 2 or 3 coats, thin coats, so it would be very opaque. And this is it. Now I'm just going to take off my tape off of the stencil. And as you can see, this is my effect. It kind of went underneath the stencil a bit, but I really like it. It really did manage toning down the paper. And those are more samples of what I did, and this is an example of the card I made. So for my next technique, I'm going to take the Crafters Workshop stencil, and I'm just going to stick that down onto my card base using the same tape I was using before. And this is a really detailed stencil. And I'm going to be layering a much bigger stencil, also by the Crafters Workshop. This has really big holes, and the technique I'm going to be doing is just doing the inking once, so I'm only getting a few select areas of stenciling, and it is a very nice technique, and I think it's very versatile, and it opens up your stencils in so many different ways. There's so many different ways to use your stencils now, and yeah. So now I'm just going to take everything off, and you can see the effect you get. It's very nice, I gotta say. And here's some more examples of what I did with different stencils from different companies. I think most of them are Crafters Workshop. And this is the card I made with this technique. So for the next technique, I'm going to be stamping onto a stencil, and at first I did this without adding any water, but the water really makes the difference. And so I'm just going to be taking some Tim Holtz Distress ink and layering that onto my stencil, and then spritzing the important water. And then I'm just going to put that down onto my card base. And I'm going to take a strip of paper, 2 strips of paper, and I'm just going to press that down really well, and I'm using the paper so I don't get my fingers into the mixture, and that will make a complete mess. But the paper really ensures it stays really nice and clean, and in the end this technique really did turn out well. It's not perfect, so don't go into it expecting it to be perfect, but it's a really nice way to stamp with your stencils, obviously opening up the creative ideas for your cards. And this is the result. It's really nice once it's dry, and this is the card I made with this technique. For the next technique, I'm just going to lay down a thin layer of ink using Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I'm using circular motions to ensure all my background is really blended in. And I did a really light coat of this. You can go as heavy as you want. And now I'm just going to take some Tattered Angels Pink Poodle ink. I'm going to spritz that down. I probably should have done this with water for the effect I wanted, but in the end it did turn out kind of like, I don't know the term, but it's really cool. You know what I mean when you put water with distress ink. It's very nice. And this is the card I made with this technique. So next card, I inked a card base with a stencil with green ink, and now I'm using another stencil and a blue ink, and this is layering two stencils together. It's a very nice technique, and it really does open you up your creativity, and the two colors are better if they're complementary. So here are some of the ones I did before, and this is the card I made with this technique. Okay, so now I'm just going to tell you all the stencils I used in this video. The first one is Doily, so this is a Tim Holtz stencil, so it's called Doily. The second one is by the Crafters Workshop, Julie Balzar Designs, and this is Mini Aboriginal, so it's a very nice one. The third one is this one, it is called Mini Letter Collage, and some of them are ripped, sorry. The fourth one is called Concerto, and this is another Tim Holtz one. The fifth one is called Giraffe Print, and this is the only 12 by 12 stencil I used in this, and this is very good for using ink through two stencils, very big spaces. The next one is this one, it is called Mini Garden Gate, and the last one is this one, it's called Mini Zebra Print. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Tell me down below if you want me to do another one. I'm thinking I might do one with embossing folders, so if you want that, please tell me down below and give this a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!